Buddy, it is April 23rd. I shouldn't have to say it, but yes, it's Chad from Colorado Giants, letting you know what's going on in the backyard, starting with the garden today. So last year, in any year, you know, one of a gardener's biggest pains in the neck is just weeding. So we're trying some weed fabric this year. I got little metal circles. And what I'm gonna do is burn out the inside of the circle, so it will singe the edge, and then we'll get little circles in there, so that we can plant our plants, and just a minimal amount of unweed cloth or not weed cloth will be exposed, just soil, because you can see we already got a bunch of dandelions in the rows, but those will be easy enough to knock down with a loop hoe and just call that. But by covering, 95% of the 97% of the soil in the actual row itself, only letting the amount, or only exposing the amount that the plant is actually planted in, I think that will help us immensely when it comes to our garden this year. So fingers crossed for that. It's been super busy this week. My partner at the store, she had her baby, so I'm picking up that slack. And didn't really have any days off this week, just basically this afternoon. But it is what it is, One of the good things and the bad things about owning your own business is it needs to be get done. It's on you to do it. So, oh well, whatever. It'll all get done. In due time, it will all get done. Or I'll figure it out. So, let's check in here. So, it has been getting hot. We've been having some real wonky spring Colorado weather, which is typical and to be expected. So my main problem I've been having in here is it's just getting too darn hot. So like, for example, my soil temperature is about 78 degrees or so. That's not too bad. 77. That's a little on the warm side, but really not that bad. Ambient air temperature in here is what I've been getting a little more concerned about. My sensor, like the other day, said it was like 130 degrees, but I think that's because it was kind of underneath this new 250 watt light that I've got, and it was just a little warm, and it's in the sun. So what I want to do is I'm going to put this sensor inside this box so it's in the shade, and I'm going to set that off to the side over there so it's not in the beam of light. And then I added a box fan in here to blow out the hot air and get some air circulation going. So I put this in here this morning, so I'll be able to, should be syncing right now that my phone's close to it. We should be getting those test results, or those sensor readings, and it'll let me know what the temperature throughout the day today has been. And then the weather in general has been beautiful, but we have some more, perhaps some snow on the way. I have a latch. I finally got a latch from Home Depot. Gonna latch that up. Put out the rest of my walking boards today, and now you have a visual of how my plants are going to go this year. So I have this one and this one. They're going to go out this way, so I'll have basically 20 by 20, 20 by 20, and this one's 20 by 40. So this one's going just this way, and then these two, since I'm running out of time and I don't have time to put or build, another two of those guys. I'm probably just going to end up using those over there, get some more plastic and cover them, cover two of those and recycle those. Those will work until, next year I build two more of those and call it good on that. But this is allowing this soil to warm up, since I'm not going to put soil heating cables in these guys or anything overly fancy in these two. And yeah, so what else neat, cool, and exciting did we do this past week? Trim some of my trees. Real thrill a minute. I'm getting a call. So hold on. All right, and we're back. So speaking of work, I had to answer some questions. So I'm starting my gourd seeds today. So this is where I grow. I'm going to do long gourd and giant pear gourds this year, so those are going to go there, as well as sunflowers. I am going to start a bushel gourd, and I'm even rolling around the idea of doing a marrow. I might give my bushel gourd a little spot and one of these corners over here because I'm just skeptical that this plant is going to use the whole 40 feet, but I don't know. We'll see. And now that giant Marrow is a GPC vegetable, so I might grow one of those and kind of grow it in the garden over there. Emily and I put out our tortoises today. It's finally getting nice enough where we're able to put out all of our baby sulcatas. So those are roaming around, starting to cool off. I need to gather them up. Speaking of, backyard, we remulched everything, or rather when I say we, Leaf, the junior board member for our club, came over and put in several hours of hard work and got all of our beds mulched for us because we don't have enough time in the day. So that was money well spent. Missed a few spots. We'll get those taken care of, but I ran out of mulch. So I got some more bags of mulch, and I'll do that at some point. So let's go check on the plants. We'll call that a wrap. So let's see over here. Yeah, like I said, it was nice today. It's going to be nice tomorrow. So I put the pumpkin plants outside, somewhere where they could be protected and get some sun. They're looking pretty darn good. I gotta say, this one's my early favorite. The cotyledons are real big. It's been real aggressive. I think this is the 1985 Baron. That one's real good. This is not the one I thought it was. This is probably my other current favorite. 1211 Alts. No, it's not. Where's my favorite? Well, I mean, they're all my favorite. Huh? I just can't pick. All my children. 1911 Urana. So those three. This one was the one that kind of started off slow and then has been rocketing itself right along. So these three currently are my favorite. These ones are the 1984 Barons. These ones are a week earlier than these ones. And like, for example, this 1911 and the 1985, they are, this one's popping its second true leaf. These ones are just starting to pop its third true leaf, so they're really not that far behind these plants that are a week ahead of them. So I would have to suspect that these ones might eclipse these ones. So now I have some tough decisions to make when it comes to which plants to keep, which plants to save. Like this one. This one's not overly impressive when I compare it. This one, what is this one? 1985 Baron. So these two are the same plant. So, much better. What's this? The Alts. So these two, I would say, these two right here, these are probably tied. And then the two 1911s, much bigger cotyledons. Leaf size is the same. Second leaf is bigger on this one. Third leaf is on its way. Third leaf will be on its way. But, I mean, obviously this is just the bigger plant, right? So those ones back there, they're okay. Maybe what I'll do is what I'm kind of currently thinking is the two 1911s. Those are probably close enough to plant. But maybe what I'll do is I'll put like a 1984 Baron in with a 1985 Baron, and then those two plants, I'll let them go, and then say goodbye to this 1984, this 1985 right off the get-go, and let him do whatever it is he's going to do. And then the same with the alts. Maybe I'll put the 1211 alts with a 1984 and see what they do. And then I should have an extra, 3 plants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, so I'll have 3 extra plants. I'll plant 6, and then 3 shall make it. The strong will survive. But yeah, guys, that's about it. I got to start some seeds here. I'm going to start my lawn gourd, start my bushel gourd, start some tomatoes, and giant tomatoes. That's about it. And then we're going to get most of our garden stuff from the nursery this year. Just lack of time. We're going to buy plants already started because why not? But that's it. That's it. If you guys have any last minute seed requests, it's definitely not too late. drop that envelope, send me a message, get that bubble in the mail, and I can respond. I got one today. I forget your name, but I got your envelope today. I will get you some seeds out in the mail mañana, and then you can start them when you get them, and you'll still have plenty of time to grow yourself a big giant pumpkin. As always, guys, questions, comments, queries, or concerns, go ahead, comment below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell that's like bing up here or bing down there. And so you get a little notification when we post a new video, or if you haven't gotten the drill, it usually happens on Tuesdays. Catch you next time.